Hi, I'm Gobala Krishnan again, and in this lecture I want to talk about two key components of making your videos really stand out and cut above the rest. The first one is testing, and the second is consistency. So I've seen a lot of courses to teach you how to make videos that dedicate an entire section to editing audio. So the problem here is that the audio levels or the audio settings were way off when they recorded the video, and therefore they need to import the audio itself out into a separate application like Audacity and then edit the audio back to the point where it sounds like you, or it sounds like the actual audio a normal human being would hear. Now I hate that. So I hate anything to do with audio editing. And if you ask studio professionals or video professionals, they will tell you the same thing. They almost never want to edit audio because it's something that is really tough to do. So to avoid having to edit audio, make sure that when you capture your video or your recording, the audio is perfect or as good as it can be. And to do that is really very simple. A lot of people just turn on their computer, turn on their webcam and plug in their mic and start recording whatever they want to record. If you could just dedicate the first 10 minutes or first 5 minutes to do a few tests with your audio setup and then unplug everything and listen to your audio, not just from the speakers in your computer, but listen to the audio that you have captured with a set of headsets or headphones. And when I say headsets or headphones, I mean really affordable or cheap ones, right? So if you have something like a Beats headset that costs, I don't know, $400, don't use that, because not many people are as rich as you are and they can't afford something like that. Higher end headsets and earphones typically have some sort of noise cancelling thing going on, so they cancel a lot of the lower frequency noises that you may have captured in your audio. So if you're listening back to your test recording with one of those headphones, everything seems great. But when you dump that headphone and go to the really basic, cheap, below $10 or below $20 kind of headset and headphones, then you'll be able to hear a lot of the signals and a lot of the noises going on. So from then you can edit your setup. You can also hear the unwanted background noise, so make sure you remove all those background noises, and then when you're satisfied, then start doing the actual recording and keep note of your surroundings, keep note of your settings in your computer, the distance between yourself and your video source, which could be your laptop or DSLR camera or your smartphone. And if possible, use some kind of marking tape to mark the exact position of your tripod or your table stand or your laptop, so that tomorrow you can continue recording with the exact same location, the exact same settings, and also the exact same distance between your computer, the distance between your mic, the distance between the background, etc. And that's how you get really good audio and video without having to edit the audio separately, because once you start doing that, then it's just no longer fun anymore. Now the second thing I want to talk about is consistency. So would you be shocked if I told you that all lectures you're watching in this course was taken over a span of 1 month? Would you? Well, some of you, those who are paying attention and those who have an eye for detail, may notice that my hair is perhaps a bit longer or shorter, or my beard is slightly, longer or clean shaven or whatever. But the majority of you would not even realize that this video took a long time to record. This course took a long time to record. And most of you would expect that I just sat down in front of my computer one day and recorded everything that you see here within a span of 1 or 2 hours. Because when you are watching the video, so the entire course could be 2 hours, so most people would assume, it's just human nature to assume that everything that they're watching took place within that 2 hours. So when you talk about consistency, you want to maintain that effect for your viewer. Now the question is, what if you are inconsistent in your videos or you look differently in your videos, will that affect the quality of your videos? So if it's just a single video that you're doing, then of course there's no problem, right? So if it's just a single series of videos that are not connected to each other, no problem, you can look differently in all the videos. But if you're doing a series of video tutorials, then by not having the kind of consistency, it will make your videos look a little less professionally done, and it will of course make it look amateur, and that really plays a big impact in the minds of your viewers on the overall quality of your video. So how can you make your videos consistent? First thing, for guys, make sure that when you're recording a series of videos that you want to combine into a course or an online tutorial or YouTube channel, etc., make sure that you think beforehand how you want to look in your camera. I don't really need these glasses. I can see perfectly well with these glasses. These glasses that you see here contain some kind of blue screen filter that helps me to protect my eyes from staring at the computer every day. I'm perfectly capable of recording the entire session without the glasses on. But since I did wear the glasses on, I decided to keep it on throughout this lecture. And you'll notice the shirt that I'm wearing as well. I only have one shirt like this, so I only use it to record this video tutorial series. And when I'm 100% done with this entire series, then I can use it for whatever I want. So if you have many identical t-shirts, then that is great. Or you could also choose to wear a coat or a blazer, and then you just got to make sure that whatever is visible, the color of your shirt, etc., remains the same color. And of course, I don't have to mention that make sure you don't have a magic beard throughout your videos. What I'm trying to say is make sure that you don't have a beard in one video and the next video you're clean shaven. So also make sure that your hair levels are about the same. Most importantly, of course, select a background and conducive environment with lighting so that you can have some sense of consistency and continuity throughout your videos. So for women, make sure that you're not blonde in one video and a redhead in the next video. Now, it's okay if you record a series of 30 videos and somewhere in the middle, like after 15 videos, your hair just changes from blonde and change to a brunette, whatever. You can always explain that, hey, I just dyed my hair, blah blah blah. But if I'm watching 30 videos and in the first one you're a blonde and in the second video you're a brunette, etc., it's just confusing to me, and not just because I'm a guy, it's just confusing. So for guys, for girls, make sure that you consciously think of how you want to look throughout your series of videos that you're going to record, and try your best to maintain your appearance throughout the video. If you do not, then it won't be such a big deal to your viewers. They can accept it, but I mean, every time you watch a Hollywood movie, there is a consistency from the character from start to end. In a lot of movies, they wear the exact same clothes, just less of it, right? So as the movie goes on, they start stripping or they start taking off bits and pieces of their clothes, but they are in that one single costume. Now, we should apply something like that to achieve that kind of effect so that your viewers will be able to bond with you better. So if you don't have that kind of consistency going on, then you lose the opportunity to present a great video to your viewers, and instead all you'll be giving them is a good video. And there is a huge difference between good and great, and in my opinion, that differences can help you a lot in charging more, in making the video go more viral, in getting more likes, whatever it is. So remember these two key components in making great videos: testing. Test until you get the best settings that you can have before you start recording, and mark everything so that those settings or your environment can be pretty much consistent throughout a series of videos. And second, for consistency and continuity, make sure you appear the same throughout the entire video series. So of course that involves a lot of planning, but it can be done if you think about it consciously before you start.